So I am somebody who has always been really active, done a bunch of different types of sports, love it, can't stop doing physical activities, lots of yoga, lots of acro yoga, walking, swimming, all sorts of different types of things. And I started to have constant pain in my back, and especially pain radiating down my legs, through my hips, into my shoulders, sort of all over the directions. And I didn't know what was wrong, and I would do things that would hurt, and then I would kind of back off from them and think maybe I can never do those activities again. But then I'd want to because I can't stop getting out there and doing something physical, and I'd be in pain again, and I was just in this terrible cycle of really wanting to be myself and be out there and be active, but also being in pain and trying to figure it out. I went to a handful of different doctors. I had different imaging tests done. People had all sorts of wild, crazy ideas about what might be causing pain, especially in my legs and in my hips. And it was really only through meeting Ryan and taking the core balance training course that it has totally shifted and changed my entire life and pain and physical activity situation. So I went from having pain radiating down my leg regularly, not being able to do forward folds anymore, not being able to do a lot of the activities I wanted to do, to a spot now where I am back to basically doing everything that I want all the time. There's a few really simple things that I do most days, but not even every day, and I don't feel like I have to make it some big heavy regiment that I don't want to do. And all of it is because of what I learned in the core balance training. So yeah, what I got out of it is kind of my life back. And the other things just specifically that I got out of it as somebody who is in tune with my body and always sort of been aware and feeling the different sensations of how movements are is an additional layer on top, and a layer on top of understanding my body in a way that was very supportive and non-judgmental, and made me be a little bit more forgiving of myself as a human being who hurts sometimes, and at the same time learning the things that I could do to not be in this cycle of pushing activities and then being in pain from them, and then pushing and doing more activities and being in pain. So I have awareness of my core. I have awareness of what my core means in a much broader way than anybody had ever trained or taught me about before. I have the ability to spend 2 to 5 minutes doing a couple things in the morning most days of the week, but not every, and do all the activities that I used to do without pain. If you are at a point that you're considering any sort of drastic, and I say drastic in terms of like surgeries or, large payments to, I don't know, some kind of invasive procedure, absolutely do this before you do anything else. You're gonna get so much more out of it. And I would say that if you're wanting to fix whatever pain that you're in, and you know that it's stemming from something to do with your lower back, but you don't really even understand quite what, or you sense that it might have something to do with your lower back, that it is worth every ounce of effort and time and money that you could put in to learn this through core balance training, and you'll get so much out of it in a short period of time that can last you for the rest of your life.